Hello and welcome to the weekend edition of E-Prime. I'm Crystal. Film lovers were in for a treat at the opening of the GatFest Film Festival last night. Industry insiders and supporters gathered at the Mona Visitors Lodge for a special screening of the film Children of the Incursion.
The officer saw the three males and said to her, "The mother saw them out outside." The officer looked at us and said, "When you go in our house and start press up the trigger."
We heard gunshot.
I heard crying. My little brother was saying, "Mommy, mommy, they killed Poopsie."
In keeping with this year's theme, dubbed From the Streets to the Screen, the docu-film followed children who experienced the gruesome events of the 2010 incursion in West Kingston.
The impact of trauma experienced by the children affected by the Tivoli incursion was significant. A notable feature, however, was that a number of these children appeared to be dealing with traumatic events which had occurred even prior to the incursion. These traumatic experiences resulted from one or more of the following: natural and man-made disasters, witnessing domestic, community, and school-based violence, physical, emotional, sexual abuse and neglect, traumatic death of a parent or relative, migration, and change of primary caregivers, and also removal from one home to another.
The film's writer and producer, 22-year-old Alan Powell, addressed viewers explaining the inspiration behind the project.
Seeing so many children on the streets, on corners, holding guns, not doing nothing progressive with their lives, and they're young. Furthermore, I did get gaze in my face. So I had to deliver a story like this and try to do something to uplift them and bring hope towards their brains.
The festival will continue into next week and will feature a host of local films, as well as some coming out of Japan, Latin America and India. Also on E-Prime, we caught up with reggae veteran Junior Reid, who seems to have a lot on his plate for the summer.
I'll be touring in the US, Canada, and the islands, and so going to Vancouver, Toronto, Montreal, New York, Minneapolis, and Miami, all over.
While the One Blood crooner was mum on his upcoming collaborations, he did take the opportunity to address the youngsters in the business with a little bit of advice.
They have to stay focused and come in the business, but don't just come in thinking about just the wealth and the money and the hype and so. Just think about the work first. Put in your work, because by your work you will get paid. You understand me? So make sure you put in the work, and then the pay will come after. But more on the youth and know, say careful what you sign. Anything you sign, make sure you consult your lawyer and make sure you overlook it and get everything right. And you understand? But just stay on the grind and put in the work. Believe in yourself. You understand me? And don't afraid to spend money for yourself. Invest in yourself. Because if you don't invest in yourself, if you don't believe in yourself, no one will believe in you. You understand me?
And that's it for this evening's edition of E-Prime. I'm Crystal. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy your weekend.